Hello and welcome to the daily number workout. Today is the number 54 for fourth grade. Let's get started. So hopefully you have all of your work done and you're just checking to see how great you are. So let's go with the word form to start. So this would be 54. And because there's a 4 in the ones place value, it is an even number. So we're moving right along here. Let's go for the factors. So we know 1 times 54 equals 54. It's an even number, so we know 2 goes in. So we need to do some division. So let's give it our best shot. So you're going to, if you haven't done this, do this with me now. We're going to put the 54 inside the box, the division box. And we're going to put the 2 is what we're dividing by. And we ask ourselves, 2 goes into 5 how many times? We know it goes in 2 times because 2 times 2 is 4. We subtract that out, 5 minus 4, 1. We know 2 doesn't go into 1, so we're done with that column, bringing down the next digit. 2 goes into 14 7 times because 7 times 2 is 14. We get 0. So 2 goes into 54 27 times. So 2 times 27 is 54. Then we're going to ask ourselves, does 3 go in? Well, I'm not sure, but I'm going to have to check it out. So I'm going to put 3 on the outside, 54 on the inside, and let's get with it. 3 goes into 5. We can get 1 3 out of 5. So we're going to do 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract it out. 5 minus 3 is 2. 3 doesn't go into 2. So we know we're done with that column. We're going to bring down the next number, which is a 4. 3 goes into 24 8 times because 8 times 3 is 24. Subtract that and we get 0. So we are done. So 3 and 18. Sorry about that. So this is 18. So I'm going to write it above there. 18. 3 times 18 is 54. Does 4 go in? It does not. Does 5 go in? No, 5 doesn't go in because there's no 0 or a 5 in the ones place. Does 6 go in? It sure does because 2 and 3 went in. So 6 goes in. So we say, well, how many times? Well, 6 times 9 is 54. Does 7 go in? No, it doesn't. Does 8 go in? Nope. 9, we already have 9, so we're done. And as you can see, 9 had to go in because 5 plus 4 equals 9. And look at this, 2 plus 7 equals 9, 1 plus 8 equals 9. Pretty amazing. All right, so there we have it, our factors of 54. Let's do multiples of 54. So if we multiply 54 times 1, we get itself. So that's 54. And of course, this marker is not working so well. So let me find another one. Let's see if this one will work. Let's just try it. Not so good either. Boy, they dry up fast, don't they? Somehow we've got a... All right, let's do 254. So we're going to come over here and multiply by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 5 is 10. So we have 100 up. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a 4 here. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. So it's 108. 54 times 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Drop the 2, carry the 1. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1 is 16. 162. 54 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Drop the 6, carry the 1. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 1 is 21. So we have 216. 5 54s. 5 times 4 is 20. Drop the 0, carry the 2. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 2, 27. 270. 54 times 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Drop the 4, carry the 2. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 2 is 32. 324. 54 times 7. 7 times 4 is 28. Drop the 8, carry the 2. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 2 is 37. 378. Now, since 9 is a factor, all of these multiples should add up to 9 as well. So 5 and 4 is 9. 1 plus 0 plus 8 is 9. 1 plus 6 plus 2 is 9. 2 plus 1 plus 6 is 9. 2 plus 7 plus 0 is 9. 3 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. 3 plus 7 plus 8 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. So we're on the right track. 54 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Drop the 2, carry the 3. 8 times 5 is 40, plus the 3 is 43. 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9. 54 times 9. 9 times 4, 36. Drop the 6, carry the 3. 9 times 5 is 45, plus 3 is 48. So we have 4 plus 8 is 12, plus 6 is 18, and 1 plus 8 is 9. And then any number times itself is that number with a 0 in the ones place. So there we are, multiples of 54, counting by 54s. All right, let's go ahead and clear the table of these cards. And that way we can move on to addition. So today we're doing 54 plus 1. So here's our addition. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus nothing is 5. 54 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. 5 plus nothing is 5. 54 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. 5 plus nothing is 5. 54 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 plus nothing is 5. You should be able to add just this quickly. 54 plus 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. 5 plus nothing is 5. 54 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. Drop the 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 54 plus 7. 4 plus 7 is 11. Drop the 1, carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 54 plus 8. 4 plus 8 is 12. Drop the 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 54 plus 9. 4 plus 9 is 13. Drop the 3, carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 54 plus 10. 4 plus 0 is 4. 5 plus 1 is 6. And we're done with our addition. Just a quick little practice of addition. Let's go on to subtraction. So we're going to always start with this number. So 64 minus 54. 4 minus 4 is 0. 6 minus 5 is 1. 63 minus 54. 4 from 3 cannot do. Borrow from the 6, leaving 5, making that 13 minus 4 is 9. 5 minus 5, nothing. 62 minus 54. 4 from 2 cannot do. Borrow from the 6, leaving 5, making that 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. 5 minus 5, nothing. 61 minus 54. 4 from 1 cannot do. Borrow from the 6, leaving 5, making that 11 minus 4 is 7. 5 minus 5, nothing. 60 minus 54. 4 from 0 cannot do. Borrow from the 6, leaving 5, making that 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 5 minus 5, nothing. 59 minus 54. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 minus 5, nothing. 58 minus 54. 8 minus 4 is 4. 5 minus 5, nothing. 57 minus 54. 7 minus 4 is 3. 5 minus 5, nothing. 56 6 minus 54. 6 minus 4 is 2. 5 minus 5, nothing. 55 minus 54. 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 5, nothing. And there we have it. Our adding, subtracting, and multiplying done. Let's move on to our measurement. So today in inches, we've got 54 inches. And we're going to convert that into feet. So let's do, we know it takes 12 inches to make a foot. So we're going to put the 12 as the denominator. Whoops. And the number of inches we have is the numerator. And we're going to break this apart into 12s. So let me get out my little chart here that tells us 12s. Lay that out here for you. So what number can we get 54 out of? We can go to 48. So we can do 4 12s. We're just breaking that 54 apart. So 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 equals 48. If we take 48 from 54, that leaves us 6. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4 whole feet and 6 twelfths the part. So there we have our feet. So 54 inches is the same as 4 and 6 twelfths foot. So if you're 54 inches tall, you're 4 feet and 6 twelfths of a foot. All right. Or 4 feet, 6 inches. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next thing, which is yards. And we know it takes 36 yards to make 36 inches to make a yard. So we know we can get 136 out of that. If we subtract 36 from 54, we would get 18. So that means we have 1 whole yard and 18 36. So that is the same as this and this. All right, let's go to centimeters. So if we have 54 centimeters, that is the same as 54 over 10 for decimeters. So I'm going to put that here. So we're going to break that down into tenths. We know we can get 5/10 out of 54. So we're going to put equals 10 over 10 plus 10 over 10 plus 10 over 10. It's kind of like backwards addition. You can get 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 tenths is 50, plus we have 4 left. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 tenths decimeters. So 5 and 4 tenths decimeter is the same as 54 centimeters. And then meters, it takes 100. So 54 centimeters is the same as 54 out of 100 meters, or 54 hundredths of a meter. All right, let's move on to the next category. We're going to move on to our liquid form of measurement. This one gets tricky with ounces. So our ounces, 54 ounces. We know it takes 8 ounces to make a cup. So we're going to put that 54 over 8, and we're just going to break it apart. So our eighths, let me get my eighths out here. Where are my eighths? Here they are. So here's my eighths. And when we look at this, we can get 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. We can't get this 56 because we only have 54. So that means we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do 6 eighths. And then there'll be 6/8 left. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. And then 6 makes 54. So that means we have 6 whole cups and 6/8 of a cup. So we have 6 and 6/8 cup for 54 ounces. All right, let's go to pints. We know it takes 16 ounces to make a pint. We have 54. So let's get out our 16s. I always like to bring out my factors of these numbers to make it easier for us to see. We can look back. You can always look back at your daily number workout for the 16s. So this means we can get 3 pints out of that, 54. So we're going to do 16 over 16 plus 16 over 16 plus 16 over 16 plus, so we can do 3 and then 6/16. So that means we have 1, 2, 3 whole pints with 6/16. So 3 and 6/16 pints is the same as 6 and 6/8 of 8 cups or 54 ounces. All right, let's go for our quarts. We know it takes 32 ounces to make a quart. So we have 54. We're going to break that apart. So we know we can get 32 out of the 54. But what's left over? And that would be 22 left over the 32. So we know we have 1 whole quart and 22 32s left. So 1 and 22 32s. So those are all the same. Last but not least, we have gallons. And it takes 128 ounces to make a gallon. We only have 54. So we just have that part, 54 28ths of a gallon.